What's up, everybody? This your boy JG, man, and I'm glad you are joining me today for this entertainment session. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to leave your comments. Don't forget the notification bell. All that good stuff. Y'all know how this shit works. Y'all know how it works. Don't forget to go check out my podcast as well. I upload this to my podcast. It's going to be on Spotify. It's on Anchor. Anchor is one of the best apps to use if you're a podcaster because they will distribute all your content across the board to every podcast out there. So please, please, please go and download Anchor if you're a podcaster. Also, you can check out my TikTok. And my YouTube page is Jeremy JG Green. All right, Jeremy JG Green. And also check out my TikTok at JG. It's either JG5997 or JGreen5997. All right, it's two of them. When you type one of them in, I think the other one is like JG59222. But the newest one is the one that I can upload to. I'm holding a fish in my hand with no shirt on, with a hat on. So some of y'all ladies, y'all might like that. Yeah, I don't know. You feel me? So we gonna jump into it, man. For the first time live on camera, I'm doing my podcast, and I'm gonna give y'all a little football story today, man. People tell me that they love my stories that I tell sometimes. So I try to make this as entertaining as possible. It's gonna be a football story. I don't know how entertaining it'll be, for some of y'all, but I like it. So this story is gonna travel back to the year of 2003. That's where it all started. My junior year, we played a guy by the name of LeGarrette Blount. Now, LeGarrette Blount was a big boy. LeGarrette Blount played running back for Taylor County High School up in Perry, Florida. And, all that week, we do a scout report. We watch film on Mondays and get our scout report on Mondays. And, my coach, he laid the plan out for us. So, he didn't fucking lie to us. He told us legit what was going to be, and he was like, "Men, all right." That's how he talk. That's called purr. That's our defensive coordinator, defensive line coach. That's how he always read the scout report. "All right, man." That's how I don't know why he did it like that. "All right, man. Got a kid here by the name of LeGarrette Blount. Stands about 6'2", 230 pounds. Runs like a bulldozer. Deceptively fast. Offensive line blocks deceptively well. Quarterback stands at about 6'2", 6'3". Receiver stands at about 6'3". Another one at 6'4". Another one at 6'5". They got one at 6'6". They like to throw it around. They love that gun two-back set. And they're just going to run it right at you. They ain't going to back down from nothing. I like our D-line versus their O-line. I like our linebackers versus their backs. And I like our secondary versus their wide receivers." So I laid it out. But you got to drop your nuts. And you got to get after that ass. You're going to have to tattoo that sucker's ass all night long. You ain't going to take him down with no arm tackle. Mario Neal, JG, Brian Smith, Alex Hunt. You ain't going to take him down with no damn arm tackle this week. You better put that hat on his ass. Or he's going to run through you like shit running through a screen fence. I don't know what that shit meant at that time, but I was like, damn, I don't want that to happen. I'm like, all right, coach, I feel you. Get up there Friday night in Taylor County back in 2003, around August or September. Second game of the season. First play of the fucking game. He ran through our ass like shit running through a screen fence, like Coach said.
Wasn't my play to make at the time. I mean, I did my damn job, is what I'm trying to say. It was a sweep or some type of run to the outside. All right, I played D tackle. And I probably was on the back side of that play at the time because I always played weak side. So, wasn't my play to make. I chased it. Somebody broke contain. He hit the sideline. 70, 80 yards. Out of there. First play of the game. That wasn't the last time he did that. He did it consecutively 3 to 4 more times. The motherfucker rushed for over 200 that night. I hands down, he rushed for over 200. Possibly 3. He gashed our ass. Is what I'm saying to you. Now, I say that, but we go into 3 overtimes with them. All right? I think we end up losing that game somewhere around 30 to 33 or something like that. All I remember is at halftime, my homeboy got chewed the fuck out. I was waiting on me to get chewed out because I felt like I wasn't making no plays. I felt like I was getting held all night and I was getting pushed out. Like I felt like I wasn't playing my best ball. I think I ended up with a sack. I had maybe a couple of tackles for loss. I felt like I had a fumble recovery or a forced fumble. But I still feel like I wasn't playing my game. Like I could have gave so much more. Like I felt like I only had like 4 or 5 tackles the whole night. I don't remember my junior year all that well. I remember my homeboy got cussed the fuck out though. Because I think a lot of the touchdowns Blount was scoring was to his side, and he was the outside linebacker. And we got in that little portable at halftime, and you knew Perv was going to snap. Every halftime, you knew he was going to snap. And it was always scary as fuck how he would snap. Because you didn't know who was getting snapped on, and you didn't know when it was coming. So we got in that portable at halftime. I'm like, shit, I'm finna get snapped the fuck on, bro. That Perv finna snap on my ass. I ain't made no play, bitch. That's all I'm thinking to myself. So I'm sitting there like this. I'm waiting on it. It's Perv get in there. He quiet. All right, man. I'm going to tell you like this. You are playing like fucking shit. God damn it, Mario Neal. If you don't fucking pick your shit up, blah, 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 blah. Bro, if y'all could have seen my face, I'm like, he finna cuss me out. He finna cuss me out. And all you was, God damn it, Mario Neal. He ain't cussed me out. Oh, shit. So I straightened up then. I'm like, fuck you, chicken, goddamn. I ain't say that to my dog because he was getting it. I was like, damn, he cussing chicken out. I looked over to my other homeboy. I said, bro, he cussing chicken ass out. We straight. That's all I can think. So he cussed chicken out. Everybody else, y'all doing pretty damn good. But goddamn it, Mario Neal, if you don't pick this shit up, I'm going to have a fucking fit. I'm like, damn, he ain't having a fit already. But per what? Start low, escalate high, and then bring it back down. Come on, guys. Damn, we're better than this shit. We're better than this, man. Mario, man, I love you. And I know what you're capable of. He was going to cuss you out like a dog, but love you like a son. The most psychotic shit I ever felt in my life. My daddy didn't even cuss me out like that. So it was weird for me. But I'm like, I'm used to it. You know, it is what it is. I ain't mad at it. You know, it works. It works. Second half, we go and we play ball. You know, we stop them. I think we might have been down 28-14 at the half. We start stopping them. We get a couple more tutties. We tied up. Go to overtime. So, yeah, if we tied it up 28-28, I guess the score had to be like 35-34. That is what it was. We losing Nah, yeah, I guess. Yeah. Losing 3 overtimes. I guess because nobody could score is what I'm guessing. And we lose by 1 point. Um, I think we went for 2. And they say we didn't get it when we got it. It was something crazy. It was a controversial call that ended the game. And they ended up winning by 1. I was pissed. I was mad. I was upset. Everybody was. But in the midst of that, my homeboy, they running that 2-gun back set like they did in the very beginning of the game. And my homeboy comes in, pops Blount. Blount didn't feel shit. He bounced off of that shit. I think I end up making the tackle. Still in the backfield around the line of scrimmage. And my homeboy just, he ain't fall to the ground. He just standing straight up. I don't know what the fuck. I said, ow. Ow. That's my other homeboy who played D-line with me. What's wrong with Chicken? That's what I called my dog. I called him Chicken. I said, what's wrong with Chicken? Oh no. Chicken. Chicken. What's wrong with you? He just turned around like this. My shoulder. My shoulder. I say, your shoulder. Hey. Y'all come on. Nigga, what the fuck you mean your shoulder? I can't feel that bitch. Huh? I can't feel it. Dog dislocated this shit that game. Trying to knock the shit out of LeGarrette Blount. Perv got him right. I mean, he started balling like a madman, but Garrett Blount. Perv got him right. I mean, he started balling like a madman, but we lose the game. We played Blount again my senior year. They got to come to Newberry. Now, this particular year, we had a bunch of hurricanes come through. So, we didn't have no school, no preparation for the game, other than watching film. And we got in the gym to practice like once or twice. That's it. So, needless to say, we didn't have no prep for this game. So I had a mediocre week the week before, and I cramped up at the end of the game. A lot of time left in the fourth. I feel like it was like at least 5 minutes left in the game. Caught 2 cramps in both of my legs, full leg cramps. Can't move, can't walk, can't get rid of them. I don't get to play the rest of the game. My senior year, first game of the season, game got moved up early because of hurricanes. I don't get to finish. We lose by a touchdown. Blount the next week, don't get to practice. All we got is film, and we watch the film from last year. They run the same offense, though. So we memorized this shit. Memorize how the quarterback look when he calling certain shit. Memorize how Blount line up when they running certain plays. Memorize everything. So we get to the game. I'm like, I got to have a big night. I got to get like 12, 13, 14, 15 tackles a night. I'm on every special team. I'm on all this stuff. First play of the game was a kickoff. And I feel like I'm never free on kickoffs. And I feel like I never really counted my tackles that I did get on kickoff. I don't know why. For whatever reason back then, I didn't think they counted. I go down. I square Blount up. Solid hit. I ain't say I gave him all I got, but I gave him a lot of what I had. Bounced off of it. Gained about 10, 15 more yards before we took him down. I'll say about 10. Maybe 5 to 10 yards. So we line up. I'm already getting frustrated. I'm like, damn, I just hit this nigga with some shit. Like, anybody else I would have hit like that, they would have got knocked out. Like, I would have knocked him down. I ain't gonna say knock him out, but I would have knocked him down. First play of the game, they run it right at me, which wasn't his real style of running. They didn't like running him up the middle. They like to run him to the outside. You know, if they did run him, they was gonna run him to the B gap, to the C gap. He come right at me. I hit him in the hole. I'm thinking, no, it would have been a tackle for loss. I met him in the backfield. I'm popping good this time. Wrap him up. Gator roll. Bam! Spent out that shit. So I'm just looking like I got ran over when I didn't. He, like, literally, dog, he hadn't even got going yet. And I hit him. Bam! Square. Solid. Hard. Wrap up. Grab. Drag. Roll. I didn't miss tackles. Like, if I'm hitting you, you gone. You done. You down. You out. You one of the two. Not with Blount. I look up thinking I made the tackle. All I got is this motherfucker towel in my hand. Bounced off that shit. My homeboys, they stopped him, I think, you know, in the backfield or right at the line. I'm frustrated as shit. Now, that's 2 tackles back to back. I done missed. That's 2 in my pocket. Easy money. Pow. You know what I mean? Start the game off with. I'm frustrated as hell. I said, bro, I'm popping his ass. I told my homeboy, I said, bro, I just hit this motherfucker with almost everything. If not everything on that one, I'm discouraged as hell. Lo and behold, my homeboys came to play that night. So they popping everything. They popping the quarterback. They popping Blount ass. I'm starting to get in it. I end up leading the charge, I think, that night with 8 or 9 tackles. And I probably had 6 or 7 tackles for loss. Blount, I'm eating his ass up now in the backfield. They handing him the ball. I'm on it. Every time they touch it, I'm on it. I'm hitting this motherfucker now with everything I got. Hitting him high. Smashing. Patty mashing. Going crazy out there. I got a sack that night on top of a bunch of tackles for loss. I think I had a fumble recovery, or at least a forced fumble. I think I got a fumble recovery because I think Mario forced the fumble. And I jumped on it. And I want to say I had 2 that night. And then I would have had another sack. They hiked the ball over the quarterback head. No, that was on the punt. I hadn't got the sack before that. And then they had to punt and hike the ball over the center head, over the punter head, and they got a safety off of that. So I chased it down. I wanted to get credit for the safety. So needless to say, my night started off bad, but it ended up very, very well. And where Blount had rushed for 300 plus yards the year before, he only had 17 yards on 14 carries. Or 14 yards on 17 carries. It was something crazy like that, but I think it was the other way around. I think he had positive yardage. He had like 17 yards. He averaged, I know the average was less than 3 yards a carry, somewhere right around that. And we stuffed that. It was 17 on 24. That's what it was. Or 24 on 17. No, it was 17. He had 17 yards. It was something. It was something real low. Like, we kept him way under 100, way under 50. So, I feel awesome about that. And leading the charge. I think I had the most tackles that night. I might have not have, but I was in the top 2 or top 3 for tackles for the game. And I felt motherfucking great. Because Blount was one of the top backs in the state, and we had a slew of them motherfuckers that year to play against. And I'll tell y'all about the next ones in the next episode. Thank y'all for listening, man. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, hit that comment button, and we'll be back at it. And this won't be the only thing we talk about. Believe that. I won't just talk football. I'll talk basketball, too. I'm just joking. I won't just talk sports. I'll talk about a bunch of different other things. Some of y'all might not like. And I mean, you might have a problem with it, but that's okay. We don't hit a dialogue, and everybody got their own opinion. Everybody live their own lives and their own lifestyles. So it is what it is. But just know that I love you, God loves you, and we all on here to make a little bit of change, man.